Hello guys, so this particular Toyota Highlander was brought to us, or more or less the owner was introduced to us by one of our clients. You guys may remember him. He's the one that owned the 2013 Toyota Camry. So the owner of this particular vehicle decided that he wants to go to the east for a particular program, but he had calculated the amount of money he was going to spend on petrol, and he decided to opt in for CNG. So what he did was he spoke with us and we told him we don't have a V6 kit on ground, only V8 kit. He asked if the V8 kit was going to work and we said yes, and he was like, just do it. So here is the video. Yo, what's up guys? How are you all doing? So it's been a while since we do a range test video on our channel on YouTube, and today we're going to be doing a fantastic video. And what I mean by that is it's still going to be a normal range test, but in this particular episode we are going to be exploring something interesting, and that is, this is the first time we'll be taking an SUV for a range test. So this particular car, this is the Highlander 2005 model, and what happened is that the owner of this vehicle brought it to us. He was a friend of my friend, and we should have converted this vehicle for a very long time, but he was skeptical. So after he has seen some of the works that we've done, he decided to give it a go. Now what happened now is we are done converting this vehicle. The kit we used for it is the V8 kit, but it works with the V6 vehicle. We just had to make some small modification. So with that out of the way, now we are going to take this vehicle to Ibadan. Right now I have about 2 bars of gas inside already, because I've already done the calibration. We've tested it. If you can see from here, yeah, we have 2 bars of gas on it already. So if we are going to be filling this vehicle up with gas, it is not going to be it's not going to be the full pressure. It's going to be the full pressure, but it's not going to be the full price, because we already have gas inside of it. So in this video I'm not going to go to Mushin. At least I've done video from Apapa before. I've done videos from Mushin before, and also I've done from Ibafo. But on this one I'm going back to Ibafo. It's been a while since we went to Ibafo. I would have loved to go to Ikeja so that we'll use another place, but the problem is Ikeja does not, the queue in Ikeja CNG station is unbearable. So I can't face that queue this morning. So we're going to go to Ibafo. We're going to gas it up, and from there we'll go to Ibadan. So see you all in Ibadan. So we've filled the gas, but now there is a problem. Assuming I had known, I shouldn't have come down to Ibadan, because from the footage you'll be seeing on the screen right now, we actually had a very low pressure of gas. The amount of gas that is inside of this vehicle right now is just 150 bar, which is super low. And I'm not sure that this vehicle will be able to go to Ibadan and back. But luckily, we've skipped our journey from Mushi. We are at Ibadan right now. So hopefully, I just pray that this thing works out. I am not happy at this point. To be honest, I'm not happy. This is not what I expected. This is not what I planned. But we're going to do it anyway and see what is going to come out of it.
Now, as I have said in the video, I am not actually happy with the pressure of gas that I got in NIPCO. I was expecting to get over 200 bars so that we can have a fair comparison. But for some very weird reason, I don't know, they did not turn on their compressor. So we are left with just 150 bar of gas.
Alright, so we are about 25.6 miles into this journey, and so far I'm not really disappointed with what I'm seeing on the road. But the problem is that I'm not happy either way with the amount of pressure of gas we were able to get. So we just passed Ogiri. Ogiri is right behind us, and we are still on the road. And we've done about 26 miles now. We've done exactly 26 miles now, and we are still on 3 bars of gas. Now, the thing is, though I'm not disappointed, sometimes things like this happen. You know, most especially if the CNG station has not compressed their gas. You can meet rubbish amount of compression sometimes, but it's okay. It happens like that. I was expecting more for a mother station. They usually have a very high pressure, but for some reason today, I don't know why they've not turned on their compressor. So now, the new goal here is this, is if we can make it to Ibadan and then back to Ibadan on this amount or this same amount of gas, then I'm just going to count it as a win. I'm just going to count it as a win. So this may actually be the very first video. I don't know. This may be this may actually be the very first video that we ran out of gas during our test, because we were unable to get a good amount of gas. But with that being said, look at the beautiful scenery at the front of us here, and it's a beautiful day. And this is they are doing Muslim celebrations today. So some are doing it today, some are doing it tomorrow. So the road is free. We should be getting back to Lagos shortly, but so far this vehicle is operating phenomenal. I am enjoying the way the vehicle is driving on gas. It's driving spectacular, no loss in power, nothing whatsoever. So with that being said, we are going to continue the journey, and we'll see how it goes. I just hope we are able to get back on this amount of gas. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, so I think I spoke too soon because right now we just, let me see, got to 2 bar of gas, and we are not even close to Ibadan. We are not close to Ibadan at all. So hopefully, this is just, we are about 29 miles into the journey already. So just fingers crossed. In fact, all my fingers crossed like this at this point in time. I just hope we are able to go and back to Ibadan. If not, I can't conclude on the test. But let's just see. Let's keep watching as how things goes, right? right, so we are now about 50.8 miles into the journey, and as you can see, we are already in Ibadan. This is the outskirts of Ibadan. On the just ahead, right ahead of us, is the Guru Maharaji. We should be getting to get in any minute from now, and so far we are still on 2 bar of gas. The gas level has not changed. We are still on 2 bar of gas, and we are in Ibadan already. So this is Guru Maharaji. This is Guru Maharaji here, and we are at Ibadan already, and we shall be going to the U-turn where we normally turn, and then stop at the CNG station. They will do a pre-check and see if there is anything wrong with the vehicle, check if there's anything we need to touch or fix or blah blah blah, which I know that there is nothing, but we have to check it because it is part of the routine. So with that being said, I'm going to also check the manometer outside so that I can get the exact amount of gas we've exhausted. All right, with that being said, let's continue. Alright, so we are now in Ibadan CNG station, and as you can see, this is the CNG station just right above us here. And though I'm not planning to buy, we're just going to stop here and check 1 or 2 things. Maybe if we want to get food, we get food, and then from there I go back to Lagos. With that being said, welcome to Ibadan CNG station. So officially we are now at the Ibadan CNG station, and if you look right behind me, you can see the amount of queue. On that place, these are the amount of queue of people that are now using CNG compared to the amount of people buying petrol. There are more people buying CNG than there are people buying petrol right now. And this is the reality. This queue goes all the way back, like all the way back to this other side. That's how far the queue goes. Now back to what I was saying. I'm here checking out this manometer of this vehicle to see how much gas we've spent. So when we left Lagos, this line was somewhere up here, and we've only used about 50 bar. Wait, okay, a little bit above 50 bar. So technically this is actually a good thing. It shows that this vehicle is not consuming gas, and it's moving very, very fast. Yes, it's moving very, very fast because it was properly calibrated. It's not consuming gas, it's moving very, very fast. So if our sale is done, this particular amount of gas is supposed to be able to take us back to the CNG station where we left from. And with that being said, we've gotten food. My brother just went to pee, so I'm going to eat now because I'm really, really hungry. So when I'm done, we'll get back into the vehicle and then we'll start heading back to Lagos. Alright guys, so I'm done eating, and it's about time we start going back to Lagos. Now remember, we have 2 bar of gas, and hold on. Oh, I'm trying to put an OBD2 device in the car. So remember, we have just 2 bar of gas. Now what this means is we are limited on our gas, and what I'm hoping is this configuration, this can take us back to Lagos. and I believe it's going to take us back to Lagos. So the goal is just to get from Ibadan here, straight to Ibadan. If we can get to Ibadan, then thumbs up. But if we cannot get to Ibadan on this amount of gas, then I think the whole thing it didn't fail, but the whole journey wouldn't make any sense to me. Though we did not get the main pressure we needed, but at least with what we have here, I believe we can get to Ibadan. With that being said, let's start going back to Lagos. So that particular guy in that Camry that is going was just honking at me because he thought I was blocking the road, even though I was not technically on the road. But let's go. So we are now about 68.8, I don't know if you can see it, 68.8 miles into the journey. We are now in 1 bar of gas, though it just entered 1 bar and then it came back to 2. It goes to 1, came back to 2, which means technically we are now about to enter 1 bar of gas, and we are approaching Shagamu interchange. So there is something we saw here. There is something we saw here. I think we are going to put it on footage. Let me just stop the vehicle here. We have to record this on footage for security purposes. Okay, there's something we saw here, and that's quite shocking, but we need to investigate and check it out. Okay, we found this on the interstate. Oh, I can't even approach it. There's a dead body on the interstate, a corpse, and the person apparently has been mutilated. Some part of the organs has been cut out, which includes the head and the hand. Please, this is just too gruesome to watch. I can't approach it. I can't approach it. Its smell is so bad. Hey. Alright guys, so right now we are almost in Lagos. We've passed the interchange. We are approaching MFM, and as you can see, we are now in reserve gas. The vehicle is now running on reserve gas right now. So hopefully, I strongly believe that this gas is supposed to get us to the CNG station in Ibadan here. And if it does, if we're able to get to the CNG station in Ibadan here, then this whole journey is worth it. So it's worth it if it's able to get to Ibadan here. So to Ibadan here. So we are almost at Ibadan, like I've said. We should be there shortly. Alright? See you guys shortly. Alright guys, so we are now back in this is Ibadan. If you look right over there, that is MFM headquarters, and just right at the front of us is NIPCO Ibadan, and we are still on reserve gas. The gas has not finished, so we made it back to the CNG station. Now my mind is at rest. You understand? I was really not happy before with what NIPCO did today, but I believe by now they would have compressed their gas, so we are going to be getting full bar of gas. So I'm excited, although it's not my car, but I'm excited. So it means that this vehicle is operating optimal. It doesn't consume gas, and It doesn't consume gas. So here we are back in the CNG station. We are entering to the CNG station now, and let's go to the place. Oh wow, there's a lot of people filling here. Let's go to the place where I filled before. Okay, so here we are. This is where we left from, and we were able to do all this with just 150 bar of gas. Why is this camera not focusing? Yeah, with just 150 bar of gas, and this is a plus to everything we've done so far, and I'm happy. I'm glad. So with that being said, this is going to be the conclusion. I don't know if I don't think I will have an interview with the owner of this vehicle, because even the person that owns this vehicle, I've not seen him. The vehicle was just brought and it was paid for. We converted it. So I'm going to, once I fill gas, I'm going to be going back to the workshop to go and drop it and have some people to come and I'll have some people to come and wash it and clean it up. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I don't ask for this, but I find out that in order for our YouTube channel to grow, we need your like and give us subscribe. Sorry, not give us subscribe, but subscribe to our channel, so that we can continue to make videos like this and make improvements to our videos. With that being said, see you guys shortly. And remember, for all those that has been asking, yes, our kit is coming in shortly. Probably by the end, we're already entering new month, so by the first week of the new month, our new kit would have come in. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you guys shortly. See you guys again on the next one. Bye bye.